This podcast is a member of the Place to Be Nation family. Visit us at placetobenation.com, the only place to be in your pop culture world.
Top beer, top beer, top beer.
Welcome everybody to another
episode. Stupid. Could you imagine if you were did that?
That'd be terrible. Welcome everybody to another episode of Top Beer. I'm Adrian. I can't even say my own name today. I'm Adrian Del Toro, your host. With me is my co-host, Mr. Timothy Robert Buckner. Timothy, how are you doing tonight?
I am fantastic. I just had a rough day at work, but I've also been holding back from drinking for the past week because I'm going on a little beercation this weekend.
Oh.
So this is my first beer in almost a week, and I'm excited to have a couple beers with you, and then excited to go back to getting excited for my vacation this weekend.
Awesome. And you know what? If you want to keep up with what Tim's going to be drinking on his beercation, you can follow him, Tim, where?
On Untapped at Lucha Undead.
That's right. Keep up with all the interesting beers I'm sure you'll be trying while you're on your vacation. I like that Untapped lets you choose the serving style too. I just started using that feature. I barely use.
Nice. I like to do that for sure.
Yes, sir. Awesome. Well, I can't wait for you to, as you say, regale us with some stories from your beercation when you come back. That'll be fun. Right?
That will be fun.
But Tim, I'm gonna throw you for a loop here. Are you ready for this?
Okay.
I know you hate this kind of stuff, but I'm gonna do it anyway because at the end of the day, I'm the host of this show. You're the host of Get to Know. So I want you. This is a choose your own adventure, Tim. I want you to choose. I know you hate this, but you're gonna choose for me. You're gonna choose which brewery I'm doing tonight. Now you have two options.
Oh!
Your first option is Station 26 Brewing out of beautiful Denver, Colorado.
Okay.
Your second option, and keep in mind that you're gonna choose based on which one sounds the most interesting, because obviously I don't think you've had beers from these places, and that's fine. Your second option is Declaration Brewing, also based out of beautiful Denver, Colorado. And just so you know, I've had beers from both breweries. But I want you to choose for me, Tim. I want you to choose which one we're going with tonight. Which one sounds the most appetizing to you?
Okay, I think I missed the second one. What was it? It was Station 26 and...
Station 26 and Declaration Brewing.
Ooh, Let's go with the Declaration.
Declaration, awesome.
Yeah.
So, a little backstory. I've been to their brewery. It's small, a brewery in Denver. It's pretty cool, though. It's one of those, I'm sure you've seen it, like breweries where the whole family can go and they can kind of hang out. And there's cornhole. Is that what it's called? Cornhole?
I think some people call it bag toss.
Bag toss, cornhole, whatever you want to call it. And there's places for the families and kids to hang around and sit and stuff. So I went there over a year ago, and a good mutual friend of ours was in town, and he actually met up with us there. And we had some beers. And they were pretty good, and it's been a while, so I don't actually remember exactly what they taste like. So this will be a nice refresher for me, Tim. So anyway, without further ado, I'll start with the first beer from Declaration Brewing. Are you ready for this, Tim? This is their India Pale Ale. It says Impure Penelope Armstrong. I don't know what that means. I don't know. It looks like there's like a girl drawn on the can, but. She almost looks like Penelope Cruz. Maybe that's what they're referring to, but that's probably not it, though. Let's see here. Brewed in Denver. Are you still there, by the way? You got really quiet all of a sudden.
Of course I'm still here.
Okay,
what
good,
are you talking
about? 6.6% ABV. Ingredients, malt, hops, yeast, water, and science. Ooh, I like that. What else does it say? I can't read that. It's too small. I'm getting old, Tim. So let's go ahead and crack a cold one open with the boys, as they say on the internet these days, and let's give her a try.
As they say in life.
As they say. Oh man. Anyway, I got some on my thumb, and I'll tell you right now. Obviously, it's an IPA, so it's hoppy. From what I remember, I appreciate a good IPA, Tim, a good old fashioned IPA, and I think I've been doing a lot of double IPAs lately, and I'm starting to realize, man, maybe double IPAs are too much. Shocker, I know.
Yeah, right.
Maybe just stick with a good old fashioned. Like I saw Odell's flagship IPA today, and I was like, oh man, I haven't had that in forever. Maybe I'll get that next time. So here we go. A lot of nice off-white head on this beer.
Okay.
A nice medium dark orange color. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's not like too dark or too light. And oh yeah, well you can get the hoppiness and some maltiness in the nose. That's the first time I can actually sense the malts in the nose, Tim. So I think I'm getting more advanced.
Nice.
I think I'm evolving. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a beer Pokemon, getting into his getting into his second tier form. You know what I'm saying? Like you've been in the second tier for a while. You're about to evolve to your third and final form. I'm only about to get into my second form. So? Yeah. So pretty advanced stuff. Anyway, let's give her a sip.
We're getting there.
Ooh, that's got a lot of maltiness on the back end. I'm a little surprised by that, Tim, but it's obviously very hop forward. What's it called when you what'd you call it? The heat from a beer, right? This doesn't have a lot of heat, and I appreciate that because you drink some IPAs and it's like drinking a can of gasoline. It's like holy shit! Like the vapors just hit you in all your orifices, You know what I mean? It's
right
like
in those orifices.
It's literally a vapor wave in your face. This beer doesn't do that.
Sound good at all?
No, it does not. This beer doesn't do that. This I would say is very sessionable, very hop forward. And with a nice balance of malts, I'm a little surprised by that, Tim, because you know how I feel about maltiness. But this isn't smacking you in the face with the malts. You know what I'm saying? Like this has got a good balance of the two. Obviously, more hop forward than malt forward. Really good beer. I'm gonna rate this Untapped. If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna open my Untapped app. And for those of you listening, again, follow us. Follow me on Untapped. I'm at Delaboot, same as my Twitter handle. Follow Tim at Lucha Undead. We're always trying some interesting things on there. I know Tim, you're always keeping busy. On there as well, sharing the many interesting beers that you try. And it's a really cool app too. Like, before we used to go on there on the website of what was it? It doesn't matter. The other website we used to use, but now it's like
that website.
Yeah, but now we have it at our fingertips, and I think that's more important than anything. So
it's pretty cool, right?
Yeah. How do you? So let me ask you this. I know you said I'm very generous when it comes to rating beers on here. What do you specifically take into consideration when you're going to give a beer a rating on the Untapped app?
Usually how much I like it.
Okay.
So if I like it a lot, I give it a higher rating. If I don't like it as much, give it a lower rating.
That
tends to be my go-to. What about you?
Surprisingly, the same thing.
Interesting.
Yeah. I was just wondering because they do it in I don't know how would you say they do it in like it's in points of like fives, right? So it's like point 25, 50, 75, 0. How would you?
It's quarters. It's done in quarters.
It's done in quarters. Yeah. See.
0.25, 0.5, 0.75.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ooh, Declaration is not showing up on Untapped. That's weird. That's really
interesting.
weird.
I wonder why.
Well, you know what? We'll work on that. Tim, what's your first beer for the night?
So my brewery, before I even get to my first
What's
beer,
your brewery? Sorry.
is Founders Brewing out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. They are one of the older craft breweries in the United States of America. Organized in 1996. Started, I guess, as Canal Street Brewing Company. Now known as Founders Brewing Company. They, just in 2013, there was a poll on Rate Beer. They were voted as the overall third best brewery in the world.
Third best? Wow.
Second place in 2011, 2012. They've won World Cup of Beer medals throughout the time. They have a whale, or they had a whale, the KBS, the Kentucky Breakfast Stout. It's their breakfast stout aged in bourbon barrels. That's kind of their whale. I was lucky enough to have one of those just earlier this year from some friends. The one that came out this year, I enjoyed it quite a bit. They're really starting to get their name out there more this year, or not this year, but like recently, they're kind of getting more and more distribution all over. You can find them pretty much all around in California. They've got the all-day IPA that a lot of people know about now that you can find in like 16 packs at Whole Foods. They got some good cans, and what I'm starting with was one from them that I was really excited about based on my own personal tastes. And I don't know if it's a newer beer for them or not, but it's one that's newer to the California, and it's the Green Zebra.
Ooh.
The Green Zebra. It's
I like
got a
that
really
name.
cool can. It's got a green zebra on it with a cool abstract kind of reddish background, pinkish background on the back. This is a Ghost style ale brewed with watermelon and sea salt.
Oh, wow. That sounds good.
And summer's just ending, but it's still warm enough to crack one of these bad boys with the boys.
Oh, for sure.
And, God, the smell is insane.
What's that smell like?
So much watermelon. I don't even have my nose up against it, but the watermelon is just wafting through the air in front of me here. The watermelon is nuts on this bad boy.
Wow.
So let me take a look at it. Nice and thin with maybe a little amber hue. Not much to it. Thin body, not a lot of head. It's a Ghost. It's going to be real drinkable. Now let's give this bad boy a taste, huh?
Nice, yeah. I'm almost kind of jealous. That sounds like a super delicious summer beer. You know what I mean? Listen
God
to that.
damn. Yeah, that's some good stuff.
Initial thoughts?
Initial thoughts. Watermelon comes through really, really, really interesting. Really good.
Now, how sweet is it, though? You know,
Not sweet. It's a little tart. It's actually a little bitter on the back from the sea salts.
Mm.
Kind of balances out nice. Getting some. It's interesting. It's a really kind of sweet, punchy watermelon flavor as opposed to, you know me, I like that briny melon from Anderson Valley quite a bit.
Ah, yes.
This one I actually think I'd put above that. I like this a lot.
Wow. And it's a Ghost, you said, right?
Yeah, so it's got that kind of salty mouth feel.
Yeah, that's
Gives
sort
you
of
kind of
that
cool
fizziness.
water.
Yeah.
But it's definitely nice and sweet. I'm gonna give this 4.75 on Untapped. I'm
Nice.
digging this beer. It's really, really. It's not super sweet. It's nice and tart. It's balanced with the sea salt. It's insanely crushable. I'm actually almost done with this 12-ounce can already because I just love it. Just 2 drinks and I'm already drinking the whole goddamn thing. This is a good, fantastic summer beer. Too bad it's barely getting to California this late in the summer, but I'm gonna have to go pick up a 6-pack of this. This is beach beer for sure. This is a beach beer.
Sounds like it, man. That sounds like you said, summer's almost over, but you can still enjoy a nice, refreshing beer because it's still pretty hot out. It's still pretty warm out. So awesome, Tim. So that's your anything else you want to say about that beer?
No, I dig it. I would definitely recommend people check this one out. I'm into this one for sure.
You know, it's cool because I can go on Untapped as you're rating these, and I can see exactly what the beer looks like and all that. I no longer have to ask you what's the artwork. I can see the artwork for myself. That's really cool. I like
Isn't it cool? Isn't the artwork really cool?
It is. The zebra looks like he's made of lettuce.
He does kind of look like he's made of lettuce.
Like, I don't know if that's what the artist is going for, but it looks like he's made of like a thick lettuce leaf of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, all right, Tim, that sounds great. Well,
so it's Impure Penelope Armstrong. It's IPA.
yeah, I was just looking at that in the name of my beer. That's the whole name. I didn't realize that. I thought it was just telling me that. Well, I don't know what I thought, but there you go. That's the name of it. The Impure Penelope Armstrong IPA. I wonder who Penelope is. Maybe she was
She was a famous hussy.
Yeah, maybe she was the long lost love of the guy that founded the brewery. I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of story there. We'll see.
Maybe.
I think we're gonna take our first break, Tim. When we come back, we'll do our second beer. What do you think?
I like the sound of that.
Awesome, Possum. We'll be right back.
Place to Be Nation's JT Rosero and Chad Campbell here. We want to let you know that we have a ton of great podcasts available to you on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, and PlayStation.com, and we offer those to you on 3 great feeds. On the Place to Be Nation Wrestling feed, we bring you the Mothership, the original Place to Be podcast, as well as Main Event, Lucha Afterground, and our monthly pay-per-view reaction shows, as well as the Our Vantage Point podcast and Jeff Learns Wrestling. In addition to these full-length shows, we also deliver quick-hit pod blasts on topics old and new.
We're back. Tim, how are you doing tonight?
Doing pretty good. How are you?
Good. Very good. I was going to say, so...
go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
I was going to say, did you see these videos of Baked Alaska getting maced in the face?
No, I did not. What's that?
Do you know who Baked Alaska is?
It sounds vaguely familiar.
He's one of these alt-right YouTube celebrity types.
Oh, no.
Which I guess we're not supposed to call them alt-right anymore, right?
What are we supposed to
just
call them? Assholes?
What they are, Nazis.
Yeah.
So I think he's Canadian. And I think he's a piece of shit. And he was at some kind of one of those bullshit talking events. And he got sprayed in the face by mace, supposedly. Some people are saying it's not true. And then he's faking it. Were you just playing the video?
Sorry, yeah.
That's fine. Give it a quick a quick watch there.
Yeah, we want to stay away from politics, but go ahead though. Go ahead.
No, I'm just wondering if you saw it. I'm not trying to get too much into the politics, but yeah, that's just wondering if you saw it. He's seems like a very interesting former rapper and social media personality. Now he's a political activist.
He's like a douchebag.
Yeah.
It was like a just. Jeez.
Sorry, Adrian. I think you were gonna say something.
No, I mean, I'm just looking at his Twitter, and yeah, he just looks like what you would expect an alt-righter type dude to look like, I guess.
Right.
So wait, so who maced him? Like, who did it?
That's the thing that people are saying, that they don't know how it makes any sense, because like they didn't get any footage of him getting maced, yet they had cameras all over the place, and like it just it didn't make any sense.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, he shares all kinds of. Okay, I know I said I don't want to get political, but I have a quick question. So, what exactly is Antifa? I know it stands for anti-fascist, but I'm confused. Are they left-leaning? Are they right-leaning? What are they?
Well, they would be left-leaning because you'd consider fascists to be right-leaning, and they're against them.
Okay. And what's the general consensus on these people? Are they?
I guess people say that they do a lot of work to fight fascism. They don't necessarily. I don't know what they do. They spend a lot of time online hunting people down, kind of doxing fascists who talk about shit online. They kind of put it out there into the open. That's kind of their thing. So yeah, I don't really, to be honest, I don't know much about them. From what I know, they grew out of kind of the ARA movement from the early 90s, which is cool because I used to kind of support the ARA movement. And yeah, that was kind of it from what I know about them. I don't know much, honestly, beyond that. I guess there's like I said, there's kind of a web component to it, and also they go out and stand up to fascism in general in physical places as well. Okay.
That's a perfect putting in a nutshell. That's great. Because I was just wondering what the hell they were exactly. Because I see that word pop up here and there on Twitter, and all Twitter is now is just politics, man. Twitter used to be there was so much funny shit on Twitter. And
remember when the funniest guy on Twitter was that asshole from Family Guy?
Oh, the Sulk, Alex Sulkin, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't tweet as much. He still tweets, just not as much. Because I'll occasionally check out, if I go right now on his thing, his last tweet was, it was a day ago. But I mean, the guy used to tweet multiple times a day, and now it's just few and far between. And even he gets political, but he still has his weird sort of esoteric tweets that I sometimes I don't get. You know what I mean? And then he has the stuff that's actually funny, and then then it's just pictures of his dog.
Dogs are cute.
Dogs are cute. But yeah, even Twitter, man, you can't escape it. It's everywhere you go.
Yeah, it used to be. Twitter used to be fun.
So, you know what
Not
it still
anymore.
is? Not anymore. You know what still is fun though, Tim?
Beer.
Drinking beer. Yes. I know you can politicize beer, but we're not going to do that on this show because this is a show just about drinking beer.
We would never dream of it.
And my second beer from Declaration Brewing Company is the Hardtack Copper Ale. Funny thing about this, Tim, is I'm weary about drinking copper style ales, or beers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it doesn't come up that much.
It doesn't with me.
To me, but I guess I get what you mean.
Yeah. So, but I saw this and I was like, I'm gonna give it a try. Do some, change it up, do something different. It can't all be IPAs and pilsners and shit.
That's it. That is it, man. It cannot.
You gotta do something with a little bit more grit than that.
Gotta get all out there.
And as I pour this beer, it has a nice dark, red caramel color. Ooh, that's
Deep,
it's
nasty,
deep, dude.
dark red color, huh?
It's really deep. That almost looks like Coke. A very thin head, which I guess I don't know if that's common with these type of beers. And I can smell the caramel note, the caramel and malty notes in the nose. So let's go ahead and give her a taste. Ooh, that's good. That is surprisingly good, Tim.
Surprisingly? You expected it to be bad?
I expected not to like it because I just don't normally drink this kind of beer.
Right.
Let's see.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. How often would you say you drink like copper style type beers?
I guess whenever I used to really like reds and coppers and stuff like that, but I guess I don't try them as much as I used to because I don't see them. If they were more available, I probably would drink them more.
Yeah. Yeah, it's malty, and this is ripping off from Untapped. Malty, smooth, sweet, light, and there is there's a little hint of a coffee flavor in there for sure.
Okay.
But this is good. Like this is like the flavor profile. It's just like a litany of flavors in your mouth. You know what I mean? A litany,
I have an
Tim.
idea of what you mean by that.
A litany of flavors. Would I drink this often? Probably not. But
No, definitely not.
I'm glad I got to try it because, like I said, you got to change things up every now and then. I'm going to give this a 3.50 on Untapped.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, but this is Ooh, I unlocked a badge. Land of the Free, level 12.
Ooh.
Look at me. I'm just leveling up in this app.
Nice.
I like. Yeah, they should have almost made it like an RPG style game where you like choose your stats at the very beginning. You know?
Oh,
There should just be a game like that. You know what I mean?
there should be. You're right.
Like you play like some kind of brewer who has to fight like I don't know monsters or aliens or some shit. But this is a good beer. 5.2 ABV. It's 55 IBU, so it's not a super bitter hoppy beer.
Could use some more booze.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You're not gonna get drunk off of this beer unless you drink like a bunch of them.
Well,
So
got all night. Why am I getting myself coming through so strong?
I don't know. Are you hearing the feedback or something?
I just did a couple times, but now it's gone.
Okay, good. It's weird sometimes.
It is weird sometimes.
Anyway, Tim, what's your second beer from your brewery tonight?
My second beer from my brewery tonight is going to be. Let's see. I'm having a bit of a conundrum. I think I'm going to go with the American Porter.
Ooh.
From Founders Brewing.
A little early in the year for a porter, Tim.
It is, but that was part of why I picked Founders because I knew I could try a kind of wider swath of styles from them, and not have any of them not be good.
Yeah, I apologize. Where did you say Founders is based out of?
Michigan.
Michigan.
Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Michigan. There's some good stuff coming out of Michigan, I hear.
There is some good stuff coming out of Michigan. This is, it says, what does it say here? Dark, rich, and sexy. It's got a picture of a Victorian lady with a hat on. I don't know if it's Victorian, but she does have a hat on. This pours like the color of oil with a super dark tan head.
Wow.
God, the head is as dark as some beers.
Yeah. I've had porters and stouts like that. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's quite the foam on this bad boy. Pitch black, pours black with a tan head, sweet nose. Let me smell it. Oh, there is a sweet nose. It kind of smells like a chocolate pudding.
Chocolate pudding.
Yeah, the nose smells like a chocolate pudding. Hopefully, it tastes like a chocolate pudding.
That would actually not be a bad idea if it's a porter.
Yeah, that smells real nice. This is no absence of hops, cozy like velvet. A lover, not a fighter. Let me give her a quick taste. Maybe it smells a little like chocolate milk too.
I remember the first time I had a Guinness, I was like, "This looks like chocolate milk. This looks delicious." Boy, was I in for a treat.
It's funny that you thought it looked like chocolate milk.
I really did. I really did.
What kind of chocolate milk were you drinking?
I don't know. I guess because up to that point, I was used to the light stuff. I never had a dark beer before that.
What was the first beer that you drank?
I'm pretty sure it was Bud Light.
Huh.
I'm pretty sure it was Bud Light, and then the first time I drank at a party, when I was in college. Yeah, it was just like the cheap shit like Bud Light, Heineken, Corona, all that stuff. What was the first beer you drank? Do you remember? Do you have memory of that?
No, I don't. Damn, I don't really remember. I wonder what it was. It was probably something shitty too. Budweiser or something.
You got to start somewhere.
Right. Well, when I first started drinking, and we would drink like liquor that we would sneak from people's liquor cabinets,
Oh yeah.
And then eventually, by the time I was drinking beer, I think it was just whatever was cheap.
Yeah. It's funny how that works.
This is interesting. It definitely the nose kind of writes a check that the body can't cash. It smells a lot sweeter than it tastes. It's actually pretty bitter for a porter.
Oh really?
Not super sweet to me at all. You definitely do get some deep chocolate notes. It says caramel malt. I don't really notice the caramel.
How smooth is it? How smooth does it go down?
Actually, it's really drinkable, honestly. But
Okay.
it's also nice and cold. I wonder what it would be like if I let it warm up a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that might be kind of why I'm missing some of the flavors as well. Yeah, but it's interestingly bitter. I get what they're saying. It's not no absence of hops. There's definitely some hopping in there, but nothing crazy. Real malty. Got that kind of sweet nose. I think if you kind of take a nice smell while you're also drinking, you kind of get the sweetness a little bit better. What's that?
I didn't say anything. I was just listening.
Oh. But yeah, it's definitely an easy drinkable porter. Even for right now, it's a little warm. I can definitely handle this bad boy. I'm probably gonna put it at 3 or actually 4. I'm gonna give it 4 star. Yeah, you know what? It says stars right here on the goddamn app. And was it when Pete Winston? Someone was calling them bottle caps.
Oh, what? I don't remember.
I guess they kind of look like bottle caps, but it says stars when you do the actual rating. So kind of giving me mixed messages here, Untapped.
No, you're right. They do look like bottle caps.
They look like bottle caps, and I heard someone else calling them bottle caps, but it says stars.
Huh.
So
that's interesting.
Yeah, they're probably gonna need to
A little inconsistency there.
fix that one. Oh man, I know I drank this beer. Damn it! I see they're ridiculous. I saw someone else just drink one, and I went to check it to see what I gave it, and it didn't. It doesn't have my rating.
That's weird.
And I know I rated this motherfucker.
Ridiculous. I like that name.
I love that name, right?
This is ridiculous.
I love it. I love it a lot. So, Adrian, what beer news do you have? Have you drank any beers outside of the podcast recently? I unfortunately have been a little dry, so I don't have much to say.
I have, Timothy. I've been trying to. So there's a liquor store not far from where I live that also lets you create your own 6-pack, which is awesome.
What are they charging you for that? What kind of premium are they putting on the create your own?
How much did I pay that day? I think it was like $10 or $9 or something like that. Either 9 and some change or 10 and some change, something like that.
Okay.
So I went there. Oh man, I can't. I'm trying to look back at my feed so I can see what I rated. But basically, I want to get just all kinds of different stuff because like that's the point, don't just get the same thing over and over again.
Right.
I picked up like 2 or 3 different lagers because it's like I said, it's still summertime. It's still, a good time to drink those kinds of beers. So I picked up that, and I picked up what was it? It was also like a raspberry something, it was like a blackberry something, and it was actually pretty good. And I'm like, I'm glad I got to, I'm glad that I, keep my options open and trying different stuff. I wish I could tell you the names of some of these beers, but you can only go back so far in the Untapped app for some reason, unless it's just not loading for me. But yeah, I'm trying to. Oh, here we go. So I had from Great Divide. I think you've had beers from Great Divide, right?
Yes, I have had many of them.
I had their Samurai Japanese Rice lager. or their Samurai. Let's see. It's called the Samurai. It's a lager. It's a rice style lager. So I guess it's made with rice. That was a really smooth, easy drinking beer. I liked it. It wasn't super flavorful, but it was fine, like for what it was, you know.
Okay.
What else did I try? I'm trying to go back here. I had their Roadie Grapefruit Radler from Great Divide. Oh. That was good. Wait, was that the one where I said it was too much grapefruit? Yeah, that's the one I said.
Yeah.
That if they had toned down the grapefruit a little bit, that would have been the perfect beer. But that was actually really good. What else did I have? Just name a few. The Lemon Drop Wheat. Oh yeah. So from Station 26, that's the beer I've had from them. Their Lemon Drop Wheat, which was a little. It was okay. It was okay. It wasn't great. It was okay though. You know.
Gotcha. Okay.
The Sunny Rain Golden Tart by Odell Brewing Company, a very hop forward, not super tart beer. That's really good. It's a seasonal beer. I saw it at the store. I was like, I gotta pick this up. So I recently finished a 6-pack of that.
Okay.
Good refreshing beer. Good for the summer. Obviously, the summer's over, but I mean, it's just tart enough. It's hop forward. It's delicious. I recommend that beer. If you're in the Colorado area and you're able to get, go to a store and hopefully they'll have that because it's a very seasonal beer. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I've been just trying to try different stuff, and I think I'm a better man for it, Tim.
I think you are too. You know that?
Yeah. Thank you.
And that also has to do with the fact that I didn't think you could get any worse. But
so the bar is so low, huh?
Yeah, to begin with, the bar is super low, so it helps make it easier for you to, approve upon that, which is nice for you.
Yeah, thank you. Somebody, not to get political, somebody was telling me the other day that they were ranting about the president and stuff, and she was saying, if somebody had, some other politician would say what he says, like they would get so much, but it's like the bar is already so low for him that he can just say whatever he wants.
It's true.
Like the bar is just so low. What have we become as a nation? What have we become?
It's amazing. It really is. We should be proud of ourselves for doing this.
Yeah, seriously.
We've proven to the world that an idiot can be the president, and we'll be totally fine.
Yeah,
that's impressive. How many other countries could run just the same as ever with an idiot running them?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's great because now it's like when someone says, "Hey, The Rock might run for president," that doesn't sound outrageous anymore. Like, oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Why not? Why shouldn't he?
Why shouldn't he? Yeah.
In fact, he should.
He should, right? He just should.
He would be an idiot if he didn't.
It wouldn't be out of. I mean, if Schwarzenegger was born in America, he would have run for president at some point, but he can't, right?
Right.
The Rock is basically this generation's Schwarzenegger in a way. I think maybe.
Yeah, I could see that.
Right.
I mean,
so he's a big action movie star, former wrestler. Oh well. Arnold was never a wrestler, but you know what I mean, though. Like, they have that type of a background.
Big wrestling fan. Arnold's a big wrestling fan.
Is he? Okay.
Was, I think, yeah. So
it's like, The Rock running for president isn't an out of the ordinary thing. Wouldn't be an out of the ordinary thing at all. So, I wonder what his campaign slogan would be. I'm always curious about what campaign slogans,
Get to the chopper?
No. For The Rock. What would his campaign?
Oh, that's a good point.
It doesn't matter? It doesn't matter what your politics are?
It's true. It doesn't matter what's happening. Who cares anymore? That should be his.
I remember in middle school, when that saying came out, and I was in middle school, and it was like all these kids were just repeating it, like it was like it doesn't matter what. I was like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? You know what I mean? It's like. I was like, and then so I'll tell me, oh yeah, The Rock. I'm like, who the hell's The Rock? Oh, he's this wrestler. He says that. I'm like, oh okay. Well, I don't follow wrestling, so I guess that's why I don't know that.
Did you ever figure out who The Rock was?
Years later, when he appeared as a CG animated scorpion in the Mummy Returns.
The Mummy is The Rock now,
which is possibly the worst CGI movie history.
Is that true?
I mean, not the worst, but it's definitely up there. It's like it's horrible.
It's definitely not the best, right?
It looks like PS2 graphics or something. You know what I mean? PS1 graphics. It was bad.
PS 1.5.
PS 1.5 graphics, exactly. All right, Tim. I think it's a good time to take a little break, and when we come back, we're going to do our third and final beer. And
Yeah, we're doing the beer show still.
Yeah, that's true. We'll be right back. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Awesome, boss.
Over on the Pro Wrestling Only feed, we dive deep inside the wrestling business with a stacked army of experts leading the way. The feed features potpourri shows such as This Week in Wrestling, Greetings from Allentown, Psychology is Dead, Puro Potpourri, Stacy and Elliot's Bogus Journey, and the Military Industrial Suplex. We also have shows that focus intently on certain topics like Letters from Center Stage, Space City, and NWA Classics on Demand Adventure, Through the Years, Strong Style History, Strong Style Story, and Mount Olympus. Plus, the feed has the full archives of legendary shows like Titans of Wrestling, Where the Big Boys Play, Letters from Kayfabe, and much more. And on our popular Place to Be Nation Pop podcast feed, we offer such great shows as the Glenn Butler Podcast Hour Spectacular, Rank and File, PTBN Dadcast, Go Home in a Box, NBA Team, and Lucha Undead, as well as a veritable podcast heaven for comics fans with the Hard Traveling Fanboys, Sellers Points, Todd Weber's Conversation, Geek and Sassy, and Imaginary Stories podcasts.
You can find all of these current shows plus archives of our past podcasts, including The Kevin Kelly Show, as well by subscribing to all of our feeds on iTunes, and while there, be sure to rate and leave feedback as well. All of these shows, plus others, available on PlacementNation.com, where we cover pro wrestling, sports, movies, comics, plus in-depth stretch projects and more. Be sure to support our site by using PlacementNation.com/Amazon when shopping online, and download our free PTB Vintage Vault Refresh ebooks via the links on our site. We also want to thank our friends at Bonehead's Wing Bar in West Warwick, Rhode Island, and Fall River, Massachusetts, TheHistoryOfWrestling.com, and Scott Keats' Blog of Doom. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr as well. PlacementNation.com, the only place to be in your pop culture world.
All right, we're back. Tim, how you feeling?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Do you get buzzed ever on this show? You never seem to. I remember when we first did this show, I would get pretty lit. I'm not gonna lie. I've been
shithouse.
I've been better about it though. What about you though? Do you get something going? You gotta have something going on.
I get something that resembles buzz. It's in that neighborhood sometimes.
Like when you're on the verge of getting buzzed, like you just have that sort of.
Yeah, I've had like times where after we got off, and then like I go out into the living room, I'm like and I've even had like a little mini meltdown once when it was like I was gonna have to try to figure out how to make food and cook dinner, and I was just kind of annoyed, and I could definitely tell I was a little bit buzzed in that moment.
Oh man.
Yeah, I mean there's a lot worse situations.
There needs to be a word for a pre-buzz that's better than pre-buzz. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know. We gotta think of something. You know, come on, internet, help us out here.
Come on, internets, let's do this. Fix it.
All right. Well, Tim, my third and final beer tonight from Declaration Brewing is their Purloined Pearl Pale Ale. Ooh. Yeah. Their Purloined Pearl Pale Ale. Try saying that 5 times fast. ABV 4.5. Ingredients: malt, hops, yeast, water, and science. That's always important. Declaration Brewing Company, based out of beautiful Denver, Colorado. I've been there. It's family friendly. Have you been to those family friendly breweries, Tim?
Yeah. You were talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I have.
A
lot of them are.
It's funny though.
Here?
It's funny to me seeing kids at a brewery because in my mind I'm just mentally prepared for it to be just adults, and then I see all these kids running around and shit. You know.
Right.
It's like like that's how normalized drinking beer has become. You know, that going to a brewery is like a family outing. You know, the adults drink beer, the kids drink water, whatever. Root beer, maybe. Some breweries will have stuff like that.
It used to be that you gave them baby beer.
Baby beer?
Mm-hmm.
What's in baby beer?
It's just they use the same stuff that they used for the first beer. They just use it again to make a second beer.
Right, but it's not alcoholic.
No, it's the same. It just is really low in the alcohol.
Oh, that's interesting.
Uh-huh.
I've never heard of this.
It's like back when the water was all putrid, so they had to like They were gonna boil it anyway, so they just made beer instead to keep it so it didn't have weird stuff in it.
Isn't that how beer became a thing? Was that we were trying to brew water so that we wouldn't die?
Not brew water, but yeah, we're just trying to. Well, no, it was like they noticed that like water could get contaminated, but it was less likely to happen when it was beer.
Yeah.
So they would make even like really low alcohol beers, just to have it be like water that you wouldn't get sick from.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right. It wasn't like they didn't like intentionally go like, well, we're gonna make this water into beer so that we can drink it. It was like just I think it was more of a like, oh hey, have you noticed that people who only drink beer never seem to get sick from beer?
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
This is back when the infant mortality rate was through the roof, I imagine.
This is true.
Well, anyway, Tim, my third and final beer tonight is, as I said, it's the Purloined Pearl Pale Ale.
Speaking of loins, we could talk about your infant modality rate. Have you announced that on the show?
I haven't.
Do you want to?
I mean, now you've kind of said it, so maybe we kind of have to.
What have I said?
You talked about loins and infants, so I think people can do the math on that one.
I guess they could.
I'm having a child. That's what Tim was saying.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Due in November, so right around the corner, Tim. Right around the corner. So that is the big news. Also, I started a new job today. It's a temporary gig. It was pretty good. So far, so good. First day. And yeah, so this is a nice being able to come home to my first day and have some beers, do a podcast.
Yeah, right.
It's good stuff. So I went a little ahead of myself, Tim. I took a sip of this beer.
Okay.
And wow, this is very malty.
Okay.
This is very malty. This is a malty beer that I wasn't expecting to have tonight, Tim.
Really?
Really, really. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I just wasn't, because let's see, it's a Purloined Pearl. It's a pale ale. Oh shit! Sorry.
Whoa.
I hit the what do you call it? The sneeze guard on the mic, or not the sneeze guard, the windscreen, I should say.
The boner driver. No.
Pop filter.
Yes.
I've had pale ales that were super hop forward, and I was honestly in my head assuming that's what this was, and boy was I mistaken. It's like I actively tried to avoid super malty beers, and with this, I mean, it's light, it's malty, it's clean and easy to drink. And I don't know, like the description says hoppy, but I don't get any hoppiness in this, to be honest. Let's see, what else does it say? Well, that's pretty much it. A simple but elegant American pale ale that is crisp and has a very clean finish, and that is certainly true. Yeah, I don't know. It's not bad, but it's not my favorite. I'll just say that,
Huh. Interesting.
So what should I give us? What should I give us on Untappd? Let's see. It has, I don't know what you call it when some beers, like the maltiness, almost has like a sweet honey flavor to it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It's just like got some honey action going on.
I wonder why that is, though. Like, is there some kind of correlation between the taste of honey and malts? I mean, what is that,
Oh, I mean, there might be honey. I'm not sure, honestly. I don't know. I don't know really what that is. I guess we should get someone who knows more about beer.
Maybe we should. Maybe we should get Mr. Shillinglaw back in here.
Yeah, or our Big Dan Scotty.
Or Mr. Dan Scotty. Yes, Scotty, beam us up.
You know that those two guys have a podcast that they do together?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you realize we had those two guys on back to back, and they both are podcast bros.
We should have them on Top Beer together, because we had Mr. Scotty on, right?
That might be insane. That might be too many cooks.
I know it sounds insane, but like imagine the synergy and not just the synergy between the two, but just the dynamic between the four of us who all do podcasts together and we're all drinking beer together. Do you know what I'm saying?
That actually could be pretty fun. I like the sound of it, honestly.
Yeah, you should make that happen. You should.
I wonder. I wonder. They have a third host on that show who doesn't drink?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know they had a third host.
Yeah, he's been on this podcast, but unfortunately you weren't able to make it for the interview.
Oh, who was that? Who was the...
It's Brock. Rock Yankee.
I wasn't there for that. I thought I was.
No, you weren't. That was with Tommy Batista, who actually has a podcast called Military Industrial Suplex, which I'm on.
Mm-hmm.
By the time you're listening to this, my episode with him should be out.
You've definitely mentioned that show.
So it's interesting the way that all came about, almost as if I had planned it. It seems that I could work into plugging me being on another podcast, but guess what, Adrian?
Uh-huh.
I didn't plan that at all. It just happened.
It just kind of
serendipitous.
It kind of happened naturally, and that's the way it should
serendipitous.
be. I'm giving this a 3 out of 5, by the way.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's not great.
I know it's not great, but it's just not the beer for me.
What do you give my plug workaround there?
I think your plug was great. I gave your plug
a 7 out of 10.
Out of 5, a 4.50. That's what I give that.
Nice. That's pretty good. I would
really
take
good.
it. I would take it.
You're good at working those in. You keep that.
I
up.
am pretty good at plugging stuff. I do
Nice.
it. I do it on the other show a lot too.
Yeah. And listen, if you keep your head down, someday you might be in the hot seat. So.
I'm hoping so. Speaking of the hot seat, that is a private matter. I keep that to myself.
What's your third and final beer tonight, Tim?
My third and final beer is the Centennial IPA from Founders.
Oh.
Saved it from last because I didn't want to blow out my taste buds, but I did. I kind of usually like to go lighter to darker, but I figured this is so hop heavy.
Yeah.
Pretty cool art with some dudes with wings on it. I think they're probably angels. One of them's got a thing on his head, so he might be a woman. Pouring this bad boy out.
It's not a bucket hat, is it?
No, it's like one of those hats that are like made out of cloth.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
What's the shape of it, though?
It's just like flat. Like, when you just put like cloth around your head?
Oh.
It's not like really a hat. It's like.
Gotcha.
It's like a shirt that's on your head.
That makes sense in a weird way.
You know what I'm talking about?
Kind of. At least it's not a napkin on your head like on that show. What's that show called?
Old Naphead.
No, the one about the women who the ones that get pregnant have to be like they have to have children for.
Oh, The Princess Bride. No, Handmaid's Tale.
Yes, that's a good. Have you seen that show? That's a good show.
Yeah, I liked that show. It was pretty good.
Really got to find out where that show's going.
Yeah, I heard that it's based on a book that's not very long. Like, it's just a real short book, and then they put like a lot more into the show. Kind of like well, not kind of like totally different, but similar to the way that like the Game of Thrones, supposedly it's like the TV show has turned into its own thing. It's not really that based on the book anymore.
But to be fair, the books were long as shit for that, weren't they? The ones that
Right, that's why I said it's kind of like that, but it's not the same because those books are long. This book is short, and then they made it into more for the show. Yeah. But those ones, it's like the books are long, but they just made it into different for the show for some reason.
Yeah, and like with The Walking Dead, which remember we used to do a show on that.
Oh, I remember that show.
Yeah,
I hated that show.
I know. The comic books are ongoing, as is the show, but the show has veered off into its own thing that's like very much different from the comics. So
the show has its own canon almost.
Pretty much. Well, no, not pretty much. It does. I mean, it's. I think at this point, it's more loosely based on the comics. So.
And speaking of loose cannons, our president, right? He's a loose cannon.
He's the true maverick. He's a maverick. He's a rogue. He's every word like that you can think of.
And also more X-Men, because I feel like those names are all the names of X-Men.
Are they really?
Probably. Maverick, Rogue.
Wolverine? Is he a Wolverine?
He's also a Wolverine. He's a rabid Wolverine. Much like Chris Benoit, in that he's going to murder his family.
It's funny that I was just thinking about this, by the way.
Oh, BT Dubs.
By the way, Chris Benoit. So I know that's how you pronounce his last name, even though it's spelled Benoit.
Right.
But there was a politician from the desert where we're from, whose last name had the same exact spelling of his last name, and he pronounced it Benoit.
Because he didn't want people to think he was some hoity-toity Frenchman.
Is that what it was?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. The late... What's his name? Let's see. I'm Googling it right. John J. Benoit. He passed away.
What did he die from?
I don't know, actually. I think he had...
Is that a tacky thing to talk about?
What he died from?
Yeah, to say, like, hey, what did that guy die from?
No, I mean, it is what it is, right?
I guess. It feels like it might be tacky.
Yeah, what did he pass away from?
Who cares?
Pancreatic cancer.
Oh. Huh. That's not great.
No, it's not great at all. But anyway, we went off on a tangent there.
Yeah, we've been kind of playing it loose today. I like it.
That's good.
So back to this beer. It smells like hops. It smells a little malty and sweet. It's nice. I like it. I'm gonna drink it, I think.
That's an IPA?
Maybe I won't. What was that?
It's an IPA, right?
Yeah, definitely an IPA.
So it's called the Centennial IPA, but does that mean it has Centennial hops in it? Because you know how that goes.
Was the question I was wondering, and I was trying to look that up, but I couldn't find neither hide nor hair of if that's what it was. I thought maybe it was a single hop IPA, and that's why it was called Centennial, but I can't find anything that says that, so maybe not. It's a weird move to pull, especially as a brewery, to name your IPA after it's a name of a hop, but not have that hop in it.
Yeah.
But there's also like, how much can you really limit yourself? I saw another beer. It was an IPA, and it was called a size 7 IPA. It was from Steel Toe Brewing, and I thought like, maybe that's because it has Idaho 7 hops in it. And then it's like, well, can you expect them to only, you know what I mean? Can you expect them to only name their beers names that don't conflict with hops? You know, so I don't know. Maybe that's crazy. Anyways, there's some malty undertones. It's not crazy. It's definitely really hoppy. Let me give it a taste. How does that sound? Should I drink it? Is that what beers are made for?
Please do.
Oh, it's nice and like ambery. It's funny how ambery this is.
For an IPA, right?
Uh-huh. No, sir, I don't like it.
Really? Why
I'm
not?
just kidding. It's pretty good. But
Oh.
It's really light. It's honestly not super hoppy.
Even though it's an IPA, it's not super hoppy?
No, not to me.
That's weird.
It's definitely, I don't know. It's pretty good.
What's
It's
the
definitely
ABV on
super
that?
Drinkable. 7.2.
Oh,
It's only 65 IBUs, so not crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it's strong like an IPA would be, but it's not super bitter. So
no, it's not. The IBUs are low. It's kind of sweet, kind of malty. This is nice. This is a very drinkable IPA.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, this is a Crush Daddy. They sell it in a 15-pack, just like they sell their all-day IPA in a 15-pack. So
15-pack. Whoa.
yeah, so if I could find this in a 15-pack as opposed to the all-day IPA, I mean, I'd probably like this even more because the all-day is good, but it's a little light. I mean, the alcohol content's, ABV on all-day is 4.7, so they're really not that far off from each other, honestly.
Yeah. I've never heard of a 15-pack, though. It's kind of blowing my mind a little bit, Tim.
Yeah, they rock the 15s over at Founders, man.
Huh. And are they 12-ounce cans or bottles?
Yeah, 12-ounce cans.
Huh.
Could you imagine a 15-pack of 12-ounce bottles? That's a lot of glass to lug
That's
around, brother.
a lot of... That must be like 10 pounds.
Yeah, that'd be way too heavy. I wouldn't fuck with that one.
Well, this is why I stick to cans now.
This is true.
Did you give it a rating yet on Untapped?
Not yet, which I probably should. Oh, they have the Rubaris in cans now. I gotta find me in a 9-pack. I gotta find me a 9-pack of the Rubaris.
9-pack. Oh, jeez. All these odd numbers all of a sudden.
I'm only used to 9-packs when it comes to professional wrestler Ricochet, because he's got that 9-pack.
That's a lot of packs.
Got those 9-pack abs.
Damn.
I'm gonna give this bad boy like a 3.7. No, you know what? 3.5.
3.5.
This is a good daily drinker, but this ain't blowing my mind or nothing.
Yeah. It doesn't sound like it is.
No, but I could crush this, dude. If I got a 15-pack of this, I could drink that for the weekend, and I would be very satisfied.
Yeah, 15-pack. It's so much better than a 12-pack because you get 3 more beers.
It's true. And the prices are not crazy, honestly.
How much would you pay for a 15-pack?
I mean, at the Whole Foods here, a 15-pack of the all day is like $16.
Oh, okay. So
it's about $1 a beer.
So you pay a little bit of a premium for that.
Not much. I mean, $1 for a 12-ounce can. Does that sound expensive to you?
No, actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah.
It's funny too that you say you bought it at Whole Foods, because
well, it's not really Whole Foods. I don't really shop at Whole Foods. It's 365. It's like a Whole Foods express.
But my point is that, like, in California, anyone can sell beer and liquor. In Colorado, you don't have those, like, the liquor laws are a little bit different here. So it's only one liquor license per business or something like that. So it's like you can't walk into a Walmart, for example, and buy, alcohol, or like unless it's like the one Walmart that has a liquor license.
Because you guys have that weird thing, right?
Yeah, it's weird. I remember when I was in New Mexico last year, I remember going into a Walgreens and I seen their wall of alcohol. I was like, oh, that's right. Other states, anyone can sell, liquor and stuff, but in Colorado, it's like way different. So it's kind of a weird, strange liquor law for sure.
Nice, damn, dude. They give me 205 locations near me, within 10 miles of me, that have that green zebra right now.
How many?
205. So that's all over the place right now here in Southern California, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, especially in LA. I mean, there's just so much, right?
Yeah, that's for sure. I wish that they had, because they have on their website a way to find their beer. I wish that they had a way to where they could tell you if they have it in the 15-pack, though.
There needs to be a better way to find beers from all breweries all over the country or even the world, because I feel like as of right now, it's too much of a hassle to figure that out by either using something like Untappd or Rate Beer or the actual brewery's website. Like, there needs to be just a dedicated app for just finding beers, I think.
There should be.
But it's like, how do you? I wouldn't even know how to do that.
But would you really want that, though?
I mean, if you have a beer that sounds...
It sounds good, but isn't part of the fun of beer is, like, dealing with all this?
Discovering stuff just on your own, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, I don't know if I agree with that. I'm just wondering.
No, I get what you're saying. I guess I'm just thinking more of the convenience factor than anything.
Right.
But anyway...
that would be nice.
It would be nice.
But do they have that for anything?
Yes and no. I mean, you could... Well, I guess there's no dedicated app to find the location of any one thing. But
right.
Google Maps does a good job for, like, restaurants and shit.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what's the nearest McDonald's?
Oh, that's why. Okay, that makes sense.
What'd you do?
They're just showing me every place that has any of their beers. I need to switch this around so I can see. Okay. All right. That makes more sense.
Well, anything else you want to say on your third beer, Tim?
I guess I should rate it.
We did that.
I did rate it. You're right. No. I don't know why I gave it 0 stars. I didn't mean that. Oh, okay. Now I updated. No, not much else to say, I guess. Adrian, you got anything you want to say?
No, I think we're gonna go on our final break, and we come back. I think you know what's coming, Tim.
I always know what's coming.
When we come back, we're gonna announce our top beer. We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Hey, pro wrestling announcer Kevin Kelly here. I want to make sure you are all subscribed to all the great feeds here at Place to Be Nation. It's really easy to do. Just head to iTunes or your preferred podcatcher app today and search and subscribe to the Place to Be Nation wrestling feed, which of course includes the full archives of the Kevin Kelly Show, the Place to Be Nation pod feed, and the Pro Wrestling Only feed. Subscribe, listen, and then rate us and leave feedback today. And be sure to give Justin your true thoughts. I mean, don't hold back. After all, he is kind of a jerk. Just listen to Scott.
Place to Be Nation's JT Rosero and Chad Campbell here. We want to let you know that we have a ton of great podcasts available to you on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, and PlayStation.com, and we offer those to you on 3 great feeds. On the Place to Be Nation wrestling feed, we bring you the Mothership, the original Place to Be podcast, as well as Main Event, Lucha Afterground, and our monthly pay-per-view reaction shows, as well as the Our Vantage Point podcast and Jeff Learns Wrestling. In addition to these full-length shows, we also deliver quick-hit pod blasts on topics old and new.
Over on the Pro Wrestling Only feed, we dive deep inside the wrestling business with a stacked army of experts leading the way. The feed features potpourri shows such as This Week in Wrestling, Greetings from Allentown, Psychology is Dead, Puro Brewery, Stacy and Elliot's Bogus Journey, and the Military Industrial Suplex. We also have shows that focus intently on certain topics like Letters from Center Stage, Space City, and NWA Classics on Demand Adventure, Through the Years, Strong Style History, Strong Style Story, and Mount Olympus. Plus, the feed has the full archives of legendary shows like Titans of Wrestling, Where the Big Boys Play, Letters from Kayfabe, and much more. And on our popular Place to Be Nation Pop podcast feed, we offer such great shows as the Glenn Butler Podcast Hour Spectacular, Rank and File, PTBN Dadcast, Go Home in a Box, NBA Team, and Lucha Undead, as well as a veritable podcast heaven for comics fans with the Hard Traveling Fanboys, Sellers Points, Todd Weber's Conversation, Geek and Sassy, and Imaginary Stories podcasts.
You can find all of these current shows plus archives of our past podcasts, including The Kevin Kelly Show, as well by subscribing to all of our feeds on iTunes, and while there, be sure to rate and leave feedback as well. All of these shows, plus others available on PlaceToBeNation.com, where we cover pro wrestling, sports, movies, comics, plus in-depth stretch projects and more. Be sure to support our site by using PlaceToBeNation.com/Amazon when shopping online, and download our free PTB Vintage Vault Refresh ebooks via the links on our site. We also want to thank our friends at Bonehead's Wing Bar in West Warwick, Rhode Island, and Fall River, Massachusetts, TheHistoryOfWrestling.com, and Scott Keats' Blog of Doom. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr as well. PlaceToBeNation.com, the only place to be in your pop culture world.
All right, we're back, Tim. This is the third and final segment. But before we get into it, so tell us, the listeners, me and the listeners at home, about your plans for your vacation, your trip to San Diego.
Oh, cheeky bastard you are. Well, you know me, so I'm always a little elusive. And that's just by nature. I'm not intentionally doing it. It's just the way I am. Right. So as of this moment, my plans are not firm. Not as firm as your plans after you were playing with your knobs just now. The only thing that's for sure is that nothing's for sure. No, that's not true. The only thing that's for sure is that I'm definitely going to an event this Sunday in San Diego at Green Flash Brewing at their Cellar 3 location, which is, I guess, their, like, blendery. It's really cool. A lot of these kind of, I guess you would say, like, they're larger size, but they're larger for within the indie brewing world. So, like, your Beechwoods, your Green Flash, your, let's say, Oscar Blues, maybe? I don't know for sure, but definitely, what's the bike one? Fat Tire. Not Fat Tire. New Belgium.
New Belgium.
They're having, like, they have multiple brew pubs, multiple even possibly breweries, and a lot of places are now branching out into having blenderies as well, which is super cool.
What's a blendery?
So, Stellar 13 is a blendery where they make beers that they age in barrels, and they take those barrels and they let them ferment and all that, and then the blendery is where they're blending those beers to make a final product that's, super enjoyable. So, it's like the ideas of whiskeys. You know how most whiskeys are multiple casts?
Yeah.
And that's why, like, they make a big deal about, this is a fine single cast whiskey or whatever. Like, the single cast means that we made this one whiskey and it was so good that we were like, fuck it, this is perfect out of just this one batch. Well, most of the time it's not that way. Most of the time, whatever you make when it comes to alcohol, it's like, this is good, but it could use this. And then you try to find another batch that complements it in a way that makes it kind of mellow out those differences, right? Mm-hmm. So good, like, barrel-aged beers, usually sours, but it can also be other barrel-aged beers like saisons and stuff, or even IPAs, or even like stouts and porters. All these barrel-aged beers, you kind of go, this came out good. At this point, when you're barrel-aging a beer, like, you've put a lot of energy into it, so you don't want to just go, well, whatever this is what it is, and yeah, we put a bunch into this, and we barrel-aged it, and we did all this. Now what we have is just what it is, and we have to just put that out. So they have multiple barrels, multiple batches, and they go, okay, this one would be a little bit better if it had some of this would be better this. So they kind of blend them out to have, like, the best of all worlds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like an insurance policy. It's like, rather than just having one and going, like, put all your eggs in that one basket, you have a lot of different ones, and you kind of go, okay, these kind of work like that. So that's what the blenderies are. Cellar 3, I believe, is Green Flash's blendery. Green Flash also owns Alpine Beer now, so that's That's part of it as well. And they're doing an event on this Sunday, which by the time this comes out, the event will have already happened. So it's too late for any of you weirdos to come out and say what's up to me. Although I guess if you listen to this and you could probably figure out who I was and just recognize me there.
You should also be tweeting this, I think, while you're there.
I will be tweeting it out while I'm there and stuff, so whatever. But they're doing an event called the Treasure Chest. They have a lot of kind of rare one-off beers even they're going to have maybe just some of them only just for the event. Some of them are maybe like beers that they normally have, but with little kind of adjuncts, additives, cool little stuff. There's also some food pairings to go along with it. Possible future guest of the show from SD Beer Talk, Brian, I think it's Beagle, is going to be there hosting in a home brewing contest. So it's just a cool little event. As of right now, that's the only thing for sure. I may go out early. I may go out Saturday and stay over at a friend's house for the night and just check out some breweries on the Saturday before, because my Sunday is going to be pretty busy with just this event. I won't really have time to go check out other places. Plus, I'll also be so bombed from this event that I won't be able to go check out other places. So maybe I want to go Saturday, but also maybe I want to save room. You know what I mean? Maybe I don't want to be a little hungover Sunday from having went out partying and drinking all day Saturday. Not that I really get drunk going to breweries, but you know what I mean? Maybe I want to be at my peak physical condition for this event so I can really appreciate it Sunday. So we'll see what I end up doing. There's some other plans in the works, possibly. Maybe a trip. Maybe a Friday, Sunday trip up to Santa Barbara to go visit former guest of the show, Drew Wardlaw, in his neck of the woods. But yeah, as of right now, that's my plan. I feel like I've had a pretty rough week, and I could use a vacation, so I'm taking a little vacation this weekend.
Well, you deserve it. And it sounds like whatever you end up doing, I'm sure you'll have fun.
You know what's the only thing that's kind of making me iffy about the Saturday, going out to San Diego early Saturday, is that I just don't want to be away from all my wrestling.
Oh.
I know at my apartment I have all the wrestling I want to watch, so I'm worried that I'm going to go out there Saturday and then be like, oh, this is cool, but I also kind of want to just spend some time low key just chilling by myself watching stuff. So who knows? Maybe I'll end up going, maybe I won't. I don't know.
Well, your wrestling will be waiting for you either way, so you might as well take it. It's only San Diego's only a short 2-hour drive from LA, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
And you are driving, right? So
right, that's the plan.
Yeah, just enjoy it. I mean, because you watch wrestling all the time. How often do you get to go to San Diego and do stuff like this?
This is true.
And speaking of green, I'm looking at their website. They have some interesting sounding beers on here. I actually want to try some of these.
They have some good beers. I check them out. A lot of people are weird because they bought Alpine. People act a little weird about it, but I mean, they're still. Green Flash is still indie. Green Flash is still craft. So just because they bought another brewery doesn't make them not craft anymore. So, I mean, I'd say still check them out. They've got great beers, but I don't know about you looking at the list. Is there anything that stands out to you?
Their Passion Fruit Kicker Ale.
Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one.
I want to try that. They have, let's see, their Jibe Session IPA. Well, it's an IPA, but the Passion Fruit stands out. The C2C Lager sounds interesting.
Oh, here's what they got. This is my little stick it in your face for the treasure chest. They got the C2C Lager with watermelon.
Ooh.
That's going to be on tap.
And apparently Green Flash sells a bunch in Colorado, so I'll be able to actually get some of these beers.
Hey, maybe the next top brewery you could do Green Flash.
You haven't done Green Flash yourself, have you?
I have not.
Well,
I've been tempted a couple times.
Well, maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll both end up doing it next time.
You know what? I think the last time what stopped me was there was a particular beer that I wanted. I think it was even the Passion Fruit Kicker. That if I was going to do it, I wanted to have the Passion Fruit Kicker, and I couldn't find it at the store that day. I think that was why I didn't do it last time.
Okay.
Yeah, but see, they've also, I mean, looking at this list, they've got a juicy IPA, Tropical DNA, that sounds pretty good.
All their stuff sounds good. I'm not gonna lie, all their stuff sounds good.
This event is looking good.
Tangerine Soul Style IPA. I just want to try any beer.
Oh, that's a
Tangerine.
good one.
Yeah. Le Freak. What is the Freak?
Le Freak is a Belgian style IPA.
Oh, man.
It's awesome.
It sounds awesome. And then they have their Cellar 3 lineup, which I'm assuming is like the barrel aged stuff that you were sort of talking about.
Yeah, that's the blendery I was talking about, which at that blendery space is where the event is going to be.
Nice. barrel aged brilliance. The Baroque Belgique, some kind of Belgian style of pale ale. Yeah, no, I'll have to go to my local store and see which ones they have from Green Flush. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, check this out. Natural I guess it's a Morta peach with thyme and basil. Wild ale brewed with spices, aged in red wine barrels with peach, thyme, and basil.
That just sounds like a whole ton of flavors that would be in that.
Doesn't that sound insane?
Sounds really insane. Sounds really good.
Yeah, I'm getting excited.
Awesome. All right, Tim. Well, I think we've come to that moment. What do you think?
I guess. I mean, what else are we gonna do?
I think we've come to that moment where we announce our top beer. I love the reverb on that.
It's nice. It's really good. You're not the only one who loves it. A lot of people enjoy it.
I'm glad they do. I'm glad that I was able to bring something to the table that people enjoy. For once. Tim, I'll let you do the honors. What's your top beer for tonight?
Oh, fuck.
This shouldn't be too hard of a decision, I almost feel.
Yeah. It's that Green Zeb.
Green Zeb, yes.
Gotta go for that big green zebra. I love that. You know me, I like them watermelon beers. And this is a really good watermelon. Nice lime, nice sweetness, nice tartness, well balanced. Yeah, that's for sure. That's gotta be it.
Nice. And this shouldn't come as too much of a shocker, but I'm gonna go with the Impure Penelope Armstrong IPA by Declaration Brewing Company.
Okay.
I think it's a good beer. I think it's the best beer I've had tonight. The copper beer, it was good. It was good. It wasn't my favorite though. And I gotta be honest with you. The Purloin Pearl Pale Ale. It's not doing anything for me. Sometimes.
Go ahead.
No, that's it. That's all I had. It's not doing anything for me.
I was just gonna say sometimes these pale ale or like stuff. I don't know how to explain it, but like some of these times where that it's like they're doing a pale instead of an IPA because it's like a little bit. I guess not as insane, not as I don't know how to put it.
It's a safe beer.
Yeah, it's a more even keel in the middle beer, and it's like for me, I like it to go all the way. I don't like the kind of pussyfoot and stuff. That's why, like, if you want to just make like a lager or a pilsner,
by all
I
means,
get down with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you're putting something into it. This is a style, what you do. But when you're making what we all kind of know is like a not even. I hate to talk like this about pale ale because a pale ale can be a style, I guess, of its own. But it really, to me, feels like just a cop out IPA a lot of times. And that's what a lot of people are making. There's not a lot of people who are making really solid pale ales for the art of pale ale. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
They're making it more because it's like, oh, this is an IPA for your mom.
Yeah, and I've had, as I've said, I've had very hop forward pale ales in the past. I've had Oscar Blues Pale Ale, which is their flagship beer. It's like everybody knows Oscar Blues Pale Ale, right? Dale's Pale Ale. And I like that one. I like Dale's Pale Ale, and it's a good beer and for what it is. And this beer, it's just all right. Like it's just not doing it for me. But you're right. I don't know. It's a safe beer, like you said. Anybody can really drink it because drinking a pale ale, if you're the type of person that just mostly just comes from drinking like Bud Light and shit, it's not much of a upgrade. You know what I mean with that stuff?
Right.
I mean, it is and it isn't at the same time. Like that's why I think it's a safe style to make. But I don't know. I just enjoyed the IPA more tonight. So that's why I'm going with that. So yeah.
Nice. Have you tried the Deviant Dales yet?
I have not, but there's a bunch of beers from Oscar Blues that I want to try because they have so much stuff. Oscar Blues.
Well, maybe Oscar Blues needs some love, huh? I don't think either of us have done Oscar Blues yet on the show.
Are you sure we haven't done them? I thought I did.
Maybe I have.
I'll have to look back. I don't think I have. Well, let me see. No, I think we have. I think I have done Oscar Blues. I think I did.
Oh yeah, I remember because you had the Blue Devil.
I had the Blue Devil, their IPA. I had the Pinner, and it was also something else that I can't think of.
Did you get the? Oh, I saw you do the Fugly on the Top Beer Shot video.
That was a good beer. It was,
yeah, that is a good beer. I've had it too. I liked it a lot.
It's kind of a quirky beer. It's kind of a quirky.
That's for sure.
But it's good though. It's really good. They're good night. The good night. Imperial Red. Oh, that one's so good too. I stopped drinking it.
I've been keeping my eye out for the good night, but I have not seen it.
I know you'll like it. I stopped drinking it just because I've been trying to try different stuff, and I don't want to just get into this habit of doing the same. But the good night's really good. The Fugly's really good. Almost all their beers are really good. So.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, Tim, well, I think we did it. What do you think? I think we did it. Do you think we did it?
I think we did.
Did you watch the solar eclipse, by the way, really quick?
I did not. I didn't get a chance to. Yeah. It was cloudy out when I had the chance in the morning, and then in the later part of the day, I was busy at work. I didn't get a chance to go check it out.
Also, in California, to be fair, you guys didn't get much of an eclipse anyway, because I think you guys are too. Yeah. In Colorado, we got a 75% eclipse, so not complete totality, but believe me, it got pretty dim here for a couple minutes. It was
well, I mean, whenever anyone's in your vicinity, it's always pretty dim around.
But I did get to enjoy the eclipse. I actually got a little footage. I shot a little video of it. I should have used a tripod, and I didn't. That's a very amateur move of me, considering I shoot for a living.
Right. That's true.
But it was pretty cool. It's a shame that in California you guys didn't get much because you guys are just too far out of the path of the eclipse. But that's fine. California has other great things to make up for it, right?
This is true. Like weed. Oh wait, you guys have that.
Yeah.
Beer. Oh wait, you guys have that too.
You could think of Colorado as California's spiritual little brother. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right. That's true.
So many Californians are moving here, and I think that's great. I think
I like it.
The natives don't like it, but I like it because I can. Oh, what part of California are you from? Oh, San Diego. Oh, I'm from Palm Springs. Oh, I've been to Palm Springs. Golfing out there and shit like that. You can talk to these people about things. You meet someone from Texas. Oh, Palm Springs. Is that Palm Springs, Florida? No, sir. No, it is not.
It's most certainly not.
But California is the greatest state in the nation. Let's be honest. I know Texas thinks that they have that.
Hey, but we didn't elect Trump too. I mean, nothing. We're not getting political.
No, we're not. But it's true what you say. Anyway, and enough with the circle jerk. We know California is great. Enough of that. Tim, is there anything you want to plug really quick before we go tonight?
I mean, podcasts.
Which you have a lot. You're on a lot of them. You keep pretty busy with that.
I've been doing a lot. I've been doing stuff with the dead. I like doing that with my good friend Quentin. I've been doing This Week in Wrestling with Big Pete. Pete also has another podcast coming out now called World Cast. It's him and some of his old Titan brethren reviewing world class wrestling. That's why it's World Cast Wrestling. I think they probably should call it World Cast Wrestling, I think. But it's not my place to make these decisions. There's also, I'm going to be on Military Industrial Suplex over on the Pro Wrestling Only feed. That should be coming out shortly or already come out, depending on. Obviously, Shrinks, we just had both those guys on. RBR Radio with Mark Maxwell, Bombo. That's coming out, probably already came out. No, coming out next week, actually. This is weird. We already recorded the interview, but we know it's coming out next week, Adrian. Let's see. What else is important to me? That's it. I mean, there's a new episode of Psychology is Dead with my dead cohort, Quentin, that should be coming out shortly. So I would definitely recommend everyone check that out if they get a chance. Check out Burning Spirits. That got dropped earlier. Their newest episode, or an episode that has come out in the past. I know that it's been recorded. When you're listening to this, we'll have Chad. Remember Chad? He was a guest on the show before, Adrian?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, the big boss man of PTBN. He is on Burning Spirits. That might be a week old by the time you're listening to this, but who cares? Go out there and search for it. It's a good episode. And otherwise, follow me on Twitter at LuchaUndead.
Awesome. I want to plug our own show because we had a bit of a delay with one of our episodes, the Andrew Schillinglaw episode.
Yeah, that was actually supposed to come out before the Dan Scotty episode, wasn't it?
I believe so. But you know what? I want to plug it because we've had a lot of great guests on that show. All of them were great guests. But I had a lot of fun talking to Andrew. So I want people to be sure to listen to that episode for sure. When you're listening to this episode, the following week you'll be hearing an episode with Mr. I'm failing on his name here. Sorry. Was it Dan Scotty? Yes.
Dan Scotty, yeah.
Dan Scotty, sorry. That was also a fun episode. Wait, did we already do that? Actually, no, I think.
Yeah, we did.
I'm confused.
That was a lot of fun, wasn't it? Having our first time guest on
Top Beer. That's what it was.
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
I'm confusing myself. Anyway, yes, Dance that already came out. Yeah, that was fun. And like I was saying earlier, maybe we should have both of those gentlemen on Top Beer at the same time. I think that would be fun. It would be kind of insane, but it would be fun.
Yeah, I think it could be fun if it's a week that we're just feeling extra frisky.
For sure. And to plug, just like I said, follow us on Twitter and on Untapped at Lucha and at Della Boots respectively. I think that's it, Tim. Tim, there's always, of course, one more thing that we like to go out on the show on every episode, and it's 3 Bs, Tim. What are those 3 Bs? Can you tell us tonight what they are?
Well, I guess the 3 Bs this week, based on our episode that we're talking about, would be, I mean, obviously good beers, because that's what we drink on the show. Good buds, because that's what me and you are. We're buddies. And for this week, I guess the 3rd B, based on our lack of political talk, would be good impeachment. Good night, everybody.